Hello, Virgos. How are you doing? Corinne Clapham here. Woo, we already got a card coming out. When I was tapping into your overall energy in the beginning, I was, getting images like really busy. It's almost like writing and organizing and filing and highlighting and what's the word where you put the things on? The not bookmarkers, but the things, the little colored stickers so they stick out so you can easily pull the thing. There's a name for it, and I usually know it. I don't know why. But very organized is what I see, Virgo. Very busy, very organized, very head in the books, like in the papers and the organization. So just remember to keep your head up every now and then just to see what's going on in the world. You're not too focused on one thing that you miss other things, right? Okay, so we're going to go into the current energy and then how the rest of the week may unfold. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. I'd say okay if you're looking for specific guidance on yourself, your specific situations. I will put in the comments below the link to the one-on-one. I do currently have a promo going on for that, and I don't normally have promos on my readings. And I believe there's about 2 spots left for the special pricing. So you can check it out at the link below in the description. All right, what do we have going on for the rest of the week for our fellow Virgos? Virgos, here we go. Come on, got some good stuff going on here. Excellent, thank you very much. Perfect. Okay, this is good. Towards the end, let's see what's going on now. So we do have 7 of Swords, okay? Sometimes the 7 of Swords can represent theft, betrayal, dishonesty, running away. Listen, this is also a general reading, and that doesn't mean this is going to pertain for everybody. I feel like readings, we can hear about things and just use discernment. It can give us some awareness, and then we can proceed accordingly. But we just want to make sure that we're not pulling in things and all of a sudden looking at everybody like. So just really use discernment, like tap in and feel what's right there. Just have the awareness. And we're going to get a clarifying card on this, anyways, in a moment. So we'll see more what that's about. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 of Swords over here. 8 of Swords, self-imposed restrictions, isolation, imprisonment. Okay, Virgo. All right, don't worry. Y'all are going to get through this. Page of Swords. Page of Swords can represent curious kid, gossip, spies, prying eyes, truth. What is going on here? Y'all have a weird dynamic, a weird energy. Sorry, energy is what I wanted to say here. And you do have the 2 of Pentacles, which is about juggling a couple of options here. So I feel like for a portion of, actually, some of you have like 4 people that you're talking to right now. That's the number I'm seeing. Minority, like a very little of you, 5 people, like 1%, 6 people. Some of you, I feel like you're sitting there and saying 0, but I think because you've been your head in the books so much that it's like you actually you wouldn't even have noticed that someone had interest in you, even if they did. But yeah, so 2 of Pentacles is juggling a couple of things. So I feel like you know what? Let me continue the reading, and then we're going to get into that. So Queen of Pentacles over here. Queen of Pentacles is about resourceful person, fertility, domesticity. But I see you're contemplating a lot. So I feel like you're contemplating in how you're going to work things. I feel like for some of you, you're going through a new adjustment with something, whether it's just having kids or a new job or a new place. I feel like some of you guys or gals are living in a temporary place. Like for some reason, I'm getting an image of someone in a basement. I feel like maybe it's their parents' basement while they're in transition, while something's going on. So I feel like a lot of you have something like that's just different and new for you, and you're figuring out how to restructure things, how you're going to manage it, how you're going to be organized with it and have it a certain structure where it works for you. Okay, I find Virgo is really good. Y'all are pretty good with that, like organization and just structure and Yeah, I feel like that's a really good strong point for a lot of Virgos. If you're not like that, don't be hard on yourself. I don't want you to sit there and be like, oh my God, every Virgo is like that except for me. Don't worry. We all have our strong points and we all have our things that we can work and improve on and learn from each other. So it's all good. We have the Page of Pentacles over here. Page of Pentacles can symbolize a patient kid, a new job, a raise, or money or news. Yeah, I feel like there's movement happening for you Virgos, new stuff going on, new change. I feel like some of you, it's like bringing in a little bit of anxiety, but I think it's more so because it's new and you're not sure how it's going to play out. But just try to be in the present moment and do what you can. Like I said, y'all are pretty good for like organizing and thinking ahead and doing your research. So like just be easy on yourselves, okay? Sometimes Virgos can be a little bit hard on themselves. The High Priestess over here. So secrets, mystery, intuition, trust yourself. Um, trust yourself. I would say like predominantly for a lot of you, that would be the message here. I feel like some of you are over analyzing a lot and doubting yourself, but you'll got it. Like I feel like you got it in the bag here. And then you have the World card. The World is completing a goal or a lesson, immigration, like a travel completion. You know, and when we have a completion of a cycle, then there's always a new beginning. So I feel like you're closing that out. Um, and then we have at the top here Eight of Pentacles working away here. Eight of Pentacles can symbolize mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. I have to say that's something I always like associated Virgos to, just from the Virgos I've known. They're always very work driven, like very focused on work and dedicated to it. Like they get their shit done. Y'all get your shit done. So I'm not surprised by this at all. But do know y'all are such hard workers in your job, so trust that you're doing good in your other areas too. You know, like you already have it down pat, like the work ethic. So why would you not have that in other areas of your life? You can do it. Just make sure things are balanced. You know. Let's get some clarifying cards. Let's get some clarifying cards on the Seven of Swords. I gotta say that's popped up for two of their zodiac signs. Scorpio and was it Libra? I can't remember. Yeah, don't quote me on that. I've been doing a lot of readings today. So the Seven of Swords, definitely not my favorite. It's just a little bit of dishonesty here. Someone trying to run away. For some of you, even someone ghosting, which, yeah, don't take it personal if someone ghosts. I know it can hurt, but it says more about the person than it does about you. That's for damn sure. I just feel like it's a small number of you dealing with ghosting, though. Okay, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, allow yourself to be open. Okay, we use discernment. What do we have here? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, but you'll work through it. I have no doubt that you wouldn't. I have no doubt that you will overcome it. It's just a time to analyze and restructure. That's all. And that was the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions, isolation, imprisonment. I do feel that some of you are being a little too hard on yourselves, Virgo. So just check in with yourself, all right? Page of Swords, because sometimes when we have like high standards for ourselves, that can also leak onto other people too. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's like I feel like for some of you Virgos, you're so gentle with other people, but so hard on yourselves. So just if you're one of those people, just start looking at yourself as someone else. Like how would you treat your friend? Give that same love to yourself. Page of Swords. Can I get a clarifying card for Page of Swords, please? Okay, it's coming out of this deck. By the way, I'm using the Rider Tarot deck right here. The other one is the Romance Angel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And I'd like to get a clarifying card. I'm hearing this is not the card, by the way. Clarifying card for the Page of Swords. Whoa, okay. Y'all, I think you're holding too much. I feel like you're holding too much and you're trying to juggle way too much and then the basket just falls through. It's like you're like having a basket and you put too many things in it and the bottom just came out. And it's like Just watch it because I don't want any of you guys or gals to burn out here, okay? We have the 10 of Swords here as well. 10 of Swords can represent complete and painful ending, rock bottom. I really feel like if some of you are caring too much or doing too much, you will hit rock bottom or burnout. So just please be mindful of that. We have the King of Swords, an intentional leader, strategic thought. Again, bring in organization skills, and also check in what you're holding back. Because usually when this happens, when I'm doing a reading, that's throat chakra. That's communication. There's something you're holding back in your communication. And I feel for some of you, you're holding back because you're actually afraid the basket will break or you might lose something. But you have to communicate that because, like, oh, I can feel that in my throat. That needs to come out, Virgos. Okay. You can always say what you mean, just don't say it mean, right? Ever heard that saying? Not that I'm saying you would say it mean, but like just have some softness too. Sometimes some Virgos can be a little bit direct. Just have some softness. Um, Not all, but some, but just you need to communicate. There's something you're holding back, and it's actually like I think that contributes a bit to things going rock bottom. Sometimes Two of Swords, time to compromise and make a decision. You do have a time to make a decision. I also the Judgment card is here, so just um, mm, this is about clarity, a final decision, a wake up call, your life's purpose. You're heading in the right direction. You really are. Knight of Wands was in reverse here. And this is a lusty and free spirited person, creativity. So for some of you who are juggling a couple people, in a dynamic, you want to have a healthy dynamic that you can communicate with and that you have open communication with each other with the intention of understanding each other and coming solutions. So if there's someone that you're holding back because you're afraid of how they're going to feel, is this self-imposed and that's just what you think? You're making that assumption. If you find you're one of those people in that situation right now, like you have to take off that assumption, right? You don't know until you try. And if you do and the person doesn't, then you know what? That's not your person. So let's get you have a lot going on, Virgo. This you have a lot going on. Okay, and then you have reconciliation coming out. Someone from your past is returning your life. Let's get a clarifying card on that. Just be mindful, Virgo. I'm not putting any fear out there. I really do have to, like, if I see that there's guidance that's going to put you on a different trajectory that's more healthier and better for you. Ultimately, it's your choice and decision if you do it or not, though. Oh, that's interesting. Some cards. That's really interesting. Okay, we're going to get to that in a second. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures. Beautiful. I was shuffling that, and somehow I got some cards from the other deck in between. This is really weird. So let's take a look at this. Four of Wands. I love the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands can represent homecoming, celebrations, family reunions, friends. And then, okay, release your ex, their usual type and expectations. And then do you see? There's like another card over down here. So beautiful. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we have the Five of Cups, the Five of Cups over here, and that can symbolize loss, regret, grief, feeling abandonment, unloved. I'm not surprised because you also have the Release, your ex card that just happened there. But after you do that, if you choose to do that, keep an open mind about your soulmate. And very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We're also still a little bit like we came out of the last moon we had was new moon in Aries, and such a good one for manifesting. So let me tell you, decide on what you want, write it down, Virgo. And you need to clear out a lot of the clutter that's around you because this is too much. This is too much. Y'all are gonna burn out. Like this is a freaking mess over here. Way too much going on. I'm not saying that you can't handle it because I think it's just in your nature to always have a lot of things going on, but clean it up, Virgo. Get more focused. Get more focused for the sake of your own health. Get more focused. Clear out all the other stuff. Overall, this is an amazing, beautiful reading. I gotta say, a lot of people, a lot of zodiac signs that I've read have a reconciliation. A lot of them have released your ex too. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting times. All right, my friends, please put in the comments below anything that came up for you, anything that resonated for you, anything that's coming to beautiful fruition into your life. Love to hear about it. Let me know where you're from around the world. You can subscribe and hit notifications so that way you know when the next readings come. And in the comments below, if you're looking for a one-on-one reading specific to you, I will put that in the comments below. If you want to come to the full moon awakening, you can come. We'll be clearing a lot of belief systems on this one, especially because this is full moon, super full moon in the sign of Scorpio. This is going to be a bit of an intense moon cycle. So we're always doing the pre-healing for it. So it can be a way more smoother transition. And of course, so we can live the life that we desire. So my dear friends, much love, clear the clutter. That's all I gotta say. Clear the clutter. You got this, Virgo. You always do.